woman is left unprotected, she has to exhibit masculinity. For a woman to do business, she has to exhibit masculine energy. Feminine energy is not pussy or gay like most men like, man, he feminine, that's pussy. Feminine energy is nurturing and caring. And that's one thing that I had to learn because I was big on the top, I'm tough all the time. The masculine and the feminine is different. But at the same time, I know the difference between raising a man and raising a woman. Now, my woman not gonna conduct herself like that because I'm gonna provide a safe place for her to exhibit femininity. She not gonna have to be tough because she got me, she got a man.
My dad was never not present, ever.
Same.
So when I talk about hyper independence, my dad did it as a way of saying, I want to ensure that my daughter is stable, but he was teaching me that as a trauma response to his previous experience.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Didn't
learned
like
that from your dad.
Right.
Fathers do that. Cause
I
my
will
daddy
say
definitely
this.
taught
That's
me
what I wanted
not
to say.
need no.
Everybody like mothers.
No,
That's
it's
the reason
not.
why you feel that
No,
way.
it's
My
not.
father taught me a lot.
Keita, black men actually enable the very thing that they hate.
Woo! Cause it's the truth. It's the honest to God truth.
Now, I'll go into detail with that, but we can talk about that later. I'm going to answer your question. What can we do to combat it? You don't have to assume a man is intimidated by you. Ain't nobody intimidated by your money. They intimidated by the attitude that comes with it.
I literally just said that.
You don't have a need for a man because you're not making place for him in your life. Money ain't got nothing to do.
Women, it's like act like doing things that you like to yourself so that you can please a man.
Can I ask you something? Do you think women actually amplify the pressure that they put on themselves? And I say that because you just talked about
I think that's what the first movie is about.
trying to live up to a standard. You notice other women with big boobs. You notice the women in magazines. You notice the women on social media and everything like that. You're comparing yourselves to those women. You still get approached by men, right? Men still find you attractive. So if men still find you attractive, if men still come your direction, then what is it what makes you insecure? You're doing it to yourself.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be reacting to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let's go.
Hello.
Hi, your first name is Faith?
Yes.
First, before we get into the video, I got to shout out Pensive Mind, bro. Y'all go check out his channel. He got a lot of good stuff on there, a lot of Kevin Samuels stuff. So that's where I mainly go to get my Kevin Samuels fix, and I bring it to y'all through the boy Pensive Mind. So go subscribe to him, show him some love, man.
How old are you?
I'll be 30 next month.
Okay, what do you got for me?
Well, I'm a single mom, and I think that it's okay with wanting a high value man. Like, I think it's okay.
You said you think it's what?
It's okay for me to, I'm about to start dating again, and I think that that's what I would like to date, and I think it's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, were you married?
Yeah.
How long?
4 years.
Okay. And was your husband a high value man?
Did she say 4 years or 40 years? I'm pretty sure she said 4 years.
He was working his way up to one, but no.
Okay. What does that mean?
He was starting businesses. He was a military man, and he was, getting off his feet. So.
All right. How many children do you have?
2.
All right. So, to the market, what you're basically saying is, hey, the man I married and had 2 children was not high value. But now I'm coming to the market, divorced, older, with 2 children, wanting a man who was financially better than the one I had 2 kids for.
Yeah. I know it sounds bad, but at the same time,
it sounds exactly like what it is. I don't fault you for wanting what you want, but the question always comes back, Faith, why should a high value man pick you versus picking why should a high value man pick you versus picking a woman he can make his own children with?
This is just so crazy. And she just confidently, very, very confidently says, yeah, I know it sounds crazy. I know I'm being delusional right now in trying to request this, but you know what? Let me just go ahead and put it out there. Because I'm special. I guarantee you she's about to get into a reason why how she is so special and the reason why she needs to be picked.
And she ain't.
Probably because of how amazing she is, just because it's her.
That's true. I agree. Because when I had kids, I didn't want a man with kids also. So I agree. However, I'm just saying, I think that if I think that
You have to realize every woman wants a high value man. So she said, I just think every woman want that, bro. But is that reality? No, that's why I always tell women, like, the man don't have to be high value right now. Get with a man that's working and help him become high value. Why can't y'all do that? Why y'all gotta find a man that's complete? I said it multiple times on my channel. Why y'all looking for a man that's complete? Why not get with a guy who's working to help him become complete? That guy will cherish you a lot more. Right now, she just sounding like a gold digger, for real. Just a woman who's looking to get something for nothing, man.
I could get a high value man possibly. Just because I have kids, it's not going to make it like, oh my gosh, she has kids. And I was going to ask you a question.
It will make it like that.
Hold on. What city?
It definitely will make it like, oh my gosh, she got kids. 100%. 100%. Why would I have a man when they got all these other options? Deal with a woman, a single mom, you got to deal with a baby dad and all this stuff when I don't have to. Why? Don't make any sense.
Where are you in?
Alabama.
Oh.
And then she's from my city. I'm from Alabama. And I know how them Alabama girls get down. So she probably just like them. Yeah.
The poorest states in the union, you just think you can get a high value man. Do you know any high value men?
Yes, that's what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you a question. This guy, he's talking to me. He's a high value man. And I was just trying to figure out, like, does he really like me or is he just like probably wanting a booty call because he's high value, but
probably number two. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Okay,
probably number two.
He has no kids, and I'm just trying to figure out, like,
he has children.
No, he doesn't have any children.
Right, ma'am. I mean, all right. So let's fast.
Like really
hold on. Listen. Do you have a son or a daughter? Do you have a son?
I have two boys, a one.
Okay, so let's fast forward. Let's fast forward 35 years, and your oldest son is an accomplished attorney making $400,000 a year, and you've had to work with your ex to put your son.
Make sure y'all drink y'all water too. But I love when he give this scenario, bro, because this makes the females really think like, "Hey, I really messed up." You know what I'm saying? I really love when he do this.
You know, University of Alabama, through Harvard, through junior law, all that stuff, and he comes home and says, "Mama, I'm getting married to a woman, a woman with 2 kids." You're gonna say, "All right, son, I worked all my life for you to go do that."
I wouldn't.
Yes, let's go.
I wouldn't be happy at first. However, if she was
no, see, now stop right there. See, stop right there.
Tell another lie.
Why wouldn't you be happy at first?
Because I'll be like, you can start your own family. However, if that's what
let's keep going. Let's keep no. Let's not go down to however. Let's keep on that path. You can start your own family because
that'll be the right thing to do. That's what I.
Not the right thing, the better thing, because you didn't raise your son and go through all that for him to take over some other.
That's a fact. That's 100% fact. They want to date men who they wouldn't date.
Since bills.
People that they wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't want their son to date them. You feel me? But that's what they want. You feel me? Like, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Welcome to you.
All right.
I'm sorry, man, but that's the truth. Are your children an asset?
I see what you're saying, but it's
but you still keep the but. Are your children?
Like, okay.
Listen. Are your children an asset to another man?
They can be.
I didn't ask if they can. How can they be?
Some guys just want to be stepdaddy.
No. Tell.
What?
Bro, I'm done with this lady already. I'm done with this lady, man. I'm finna click off the video, man. Bro.
Guys, everyone watching this video right now, do you want to be a stepdad? Like, is this something?
Yeah,
you're
y'all put in the
aspiring to
comments.
do?
Do y'all want to be a stepdad? Put in the comments, yes or no. Do y'all want to be a stepdad? All my guys, put in the comments. Do y'all want to be a stepdad?
You just want to wake up one day and just become a stepdad, according to this woman's logic. I need to know, because I think your first instinct is to at least have your own children if you can, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how they can be an asset.
Can't tell you nothing right now. Can't think of anything. So, you got me. You're right.
Bottom line, man, you married a military guy. Why are y'all divorcing?
He was cheating, and we can't work it out because he's a narcissist. So
okay,
hold on.
Narcissist, has he had a clinical designation of narcissist? Or are you just saying that?
Clinical medication.
She lying, bro.
Narcissists lack empathy. Okay,
You can't. Do they give medication for narcissism? I don't know. I might not be. I might not know, but I don't think. What type of medication does narcissists take? You know, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I might be tripping. I'm serious. I don't know everything. So yeah, maybe somebody hit me in the comments and tell me like if narcissists have some type of medication that they take. You feel me?
So a narcissist is narcissist even around children. So he has no. Okay, all right. I'm gonna say this, ma'am. This whole high value thing has a lot of you ladies in a bad position. Ma'am, you're in Alabama. You're a divorcee with 2 kids. And you want one. Do you care if he's black? The man is black?
I would prefer him to be black, yes.
And that means you want 8% of black men. 8%. 8% of black men earn over $100,000. And they don't really tend to live in Alabama. Ooh. That's 8%, regardless as to the age. 8%, regardless as to their current marital status. 8%, regardless as to sexual orientation. And you didn't make babies with an 8% man. You made babies with a guy in the middle. Please explain to me why you want a guy who's so high up now. That's what I really want to understand.
I feel there's nothing wrong with wanting a stepdaddy with high value. Like, it's okay for me wanting my kids to go to private school. Like,
really?
If that makes, yeah. No, like, no, I think.
Well, tell me why. Tell me why it's okay.
Because if I find a guy and he's high value and he's okay with, I just don't see how it's like, oh, she got kids. Oh, I understand it is like more options out there, but just like, it's possible.
The problem is when a woman got a kid, the kid gonna always be her first priority, man. Sometimes high value man, the man want to be the woman's first priority. You know what I'm saying? The man don't want nobody being put before them. You know, it's like you gotta compete for her. You gotta compete for her attention in the beginning. You know, and then you gotta deal with a baby that. What if the kid's bad? You gotta deal with all of that. It's just not worth it. I've been in that situation before. That's how I know it's not worth it at all.
So you don't see any problem. You don't see any issue with wanting your kids to go to private school that you cannot afford to pay for, and your husband can't afford to pay for.
No, like if that's what I'm gonna
tell you this. That's one of the issues in our community. That a woman like yourself could honestly come up and say, I don't see any problem getting somebody who had nothing to do with this to pay for the bill. That's that welfare state mentality.
No,
that's
it's not.
Listen. I'm not insulting you, man, but listen. You can't afford it. Your husband can't afford it. That means you don't get it. The only way you could get your kids in private school is to find somebody else who's willing to put your kids in private school. You want your kids in private school? Get a nanny, get a tutor, work with them to get them a scholarship. That's what you're supposed to do. Go get a second job. Go. Don't go get your hair
And
done.
that's another thing. Like, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm
okay. Ma'am, in this life, we get what we work, what we earn and work. You want somebody else to pay your bills. That is unfair. It is selfish.
How?
Because you don't have the money.
How is that? What? Well, bro, come on, bro.
And
I
you
do
said,
have,
but
I do
not
have,
you
and
can't
that's
afford to
another
put
thing,
your
my
kid. Oh
family
Jesus!
comes from money.
Okay, let me go ahead and grab this mute button. Because you said if somebody wants to come along and put your kids in private school, but you can't afford to put your kids in private school.
That's what you said. I didn't say that I can't afford.
But you said if somebody wants to come along and put your kids in private school, by implication, meaning they're going to be paying for it, not you. I'm not trying to play semantics.
That's true.
Games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is they'll be paying for it if they're my husband.
No, they're not your husband. They'll be your step.
If they were.
All right.
Yeah, she's just very, very weird. And what's also funny about this is she really sat there and said, how is it selfish if I put all of that on another man to pay for it? How is it selfish of me? That's crazy.
Wow.
You want a guy making more, a better man, essentially. You want a better man, and then you want him to cover everything. And what is he going to get? She still hasn't named. But then how is this selfish, you ask? She will sit there and ask. It's crazy.
So in other words, guys, pay attention. These are the women you need to pay attention to. These are the women that really don't care about you. Because you said it, ma'am, if it were your sons, you would want him to go start his own family. But you're
I don't like how you.
But I don't care, ma'am. The way the words came out, the way you said, if they were your sons, you would want them to start their own families.
Yes.
But for you,
but I also said if they do want to be stepdaddy, they can be. So
that's
both
not
of
the
them
point.
is cool.
I didn't ask. No, again.
Sure.
Again, pay attention to what's going on here. It's because of her. It's not because it's what's right.
No,
it's not because of what's right or what's best.
No, you're trying to flip it.
I'm not flipping shit. I'm saying exactly what you're saying. It's not because of what's right or what's best. It's because of it's you. That's what it is. It's because of it's her. Think about what she's saying.
I mean, he's speaking facts.
I would want my sons to get the best possible, but I want you to pay for it, and that's fine. But what is he going to get for that? Me? And this is the mentality that guys are listening to, ladies, and saying, do y'all give a damn about it? Talk about narcissist? Did that woman sound like she cared about a man?
Cared nothing about him.
Let's get to the next one.
Crazy, bro. Hey, man. Shout out to Pensive Mind again, man. Y'all go check him out. And hey, tell me what y'all think about that video in the comments, man. Was y'all wife her? Let me know. See you guys next video. Let's get it.